Imagine sitting across the table from a person who has the authority to shape your career or your reputation. The air gets thin, the motion stops, and you suddenly realize you've been looking into their eyes for a second too long. Deep inside your brain, the amygdala interprets this look as a direct threat. It triggers a primal response, flooding your system with the distinct, unsettling feeling that you are being judged. When this panic hits, most of us default to extremes. We either overcompensate with an unblinking, aggressive stare, or we submit and stare at our shoes. This skill is actively disappearing. Because we spend most of our lives looking at screens, we are losing the biological literacy required to navigate a real-world gaze. Mastering eye contact means moving past the idea of natural charisma and applying a sequence of geometric rules to override the ability to project trust, power, or attraction on demand. The foundation of social survival is a simple mathematical ratio, the 50-70 rule. To appear engaged without being intimidating, maintain eye contact 50% of the time when speaking and 70% of the time when you are listening. You hit these numbers using the professional triangle method. Instead of staring, you rotate your focus between 3 points: the left eye, the right eye, and the center of the forehead. Spend a few seconds on one eye, move across to the other, then glance up. This constant, subtle movement mimics natural interest, preventing the gaze from feeling like an interrogation. If you struggle with nerves, focusing on the bridge of the nose is a reliable substitute. From a distance, it looks identical to eye contact. On video calls, the equivalent is training yourself to look directly into the camera lens rather than at the face on the screen. When you do look away to organize your thoughts, always look to the side. Breaking eye contact by looking down signals a loss of confidence. By sticking to this geometric baseline, you keep the other person's amygdala calm. You've neutralized the threat response and established a baseline of professional trust. In environments where you need to project authority, like a high-stakes negotiation, the rules shift toward dominance. This is where you apply the 3-second rule. When the other person finishes their sentence, do not respond. Hold eye contact in total silence for 3 full seconds before you speak. That silence creates massive psychological pressure. It forces someone who is lying to grow uncomfortable, while truth-tellers view the pause as deep, analytical listening. You can reinforce this power gaze by slightly lowering your eyebrows. Biologically, this signals high status and social dominance. High-status leaders also tend to look away more often while their subordinates are speaking. It's a subconscious signal that their time is the most valuable asset in the room. Influence isn't about volume. It's about using calculated visual pressure to control the rhythm of the interaction. Creating romantic tension requires the opposite approach. To build intimacy, you have to invert the professional geometry. The personal triangle method moves your focus from the forehead to the mouth. Your eyes travel from the left eye to the right eye, down to the lips. This bypasses the logical brain, engaging primitive centers to release oxytocin, signaling biological desire. You can heighten this with a sticky gaze, holding their eyes for just a second longer than normal, and a slow blink. These micro-delays create a push-pull dynamic that builds curiosity. Pairing this inverted triangle with controlled, slow movements communicates a type of presence that most people find magnetic. You are broadcasting confidence without saying a word. These mechanics are powerful, but they are also deeply context-dependent. A technique that builds authority in one culture might cause a total breakdown in communication in another. For instance, people with gaze sensitivity, often stemming from hypervigilance or trauma, may find direct eye contact physically distressing. In these cases, avoiding a gaze is a management tool, not a sign of weakness. Culture also shifts the baseline. In many Western societies, eye contact is a requirement for trust, but in many East Asian and African norms, lowering your eyes when speaking to a superior is the ultimate mark of respect. Despite these variables, the eye contact effect remains a neurological reality. Our eyes are first-track modulators, setting the tone for a connection before a single syllable is spoken. When you approach eye contact as a sequence of geometric and mathematical choices, you stop being a passenger to your own social anxiety. You begin to influence the rhythm of the interaction simply by